center investment opportunity is the most exciting thing that I've come across within my career. It combines this unique situation of having demand without a clear limit. It is a global business. It's not something which is specific to emerged markets or emerging markets. And lastly, the supply side is quite constrained, and I think it's actually getting more constrained over time relative to the demand. Well, there are really a number of things which are driving the growth of data center requirements. The biggest one, of course, is the shift to the cloud from corporate compute to over cloud compute, which has been the primary driver of the growth of the cloud infrastructure over the course of the last 10 years. The overall growth in data generation is also incredible. So demographics is another driver of the growth in data requirements. If you look at the emerging markets, the penetration of smartphones into emerging economies is growing at a very rapid pace. It's now become the item that people want in advance. Right after a home, a place to live, they want a smartphone because that provides them with connectivity. And of course, smartphones then are driving data center utilization. In addition to that, we're seeing a growth in the absolute usage of the internet through not only through the cell phones, but also through access to computers, which is spread across a broader and broader component of our global community. So 5G is going to become the dominant mobile access technology by 2027. 5G allows for a much more interactive experience for the end user. That interactive experience drives more data requirements, drives more data center requirements. The data center industry is broken up into three basic parts. There's retail, there's enterprise, and there's hyperscale. The hyperscale space is much more of a pure real estate business. In that space, what we provide is essentially a bare shell, which has plugs and cooling. Everything else that goes into that space is provided by the tenant. Hyperscale, in addition to the structure of the leases and structure of what's being provided to them within the data center space, is also defined largely by the size of the individual customer footprint. And many of the hyperscalers are household names, tenants that we would consider hyperscale tenants because of the size of their demand and typically the globality of their demands. In the data center industry, we talk about SLA, service level agreements versus leases. The service level agreement is in essence a green lease. Tenant pays for the power that they actually utilize times the efficiency ratio of the data centers. So the result is that, first of all, hyperscalers want to locate into the most efficient data centers they can, which have the lowest PUE, so it reduces the markup which they pay on the power they utilize. They also want to use the power that they are accessing in the most efficient manner. So that means more efficient servers, more efficient chips, more efficient cooling systems, maximize the efficiency of the power which they access. The hyperscale tenants and the operators and ultimately the end users is a very strong commitment to zero carbon footprints. It's the combination of demand growth, it's a combination of the globality of it, it's a combination of the constraints that we see occur on supply of additional capacity. And those factors where you've got growth, globality, and constraint on supply leads to, we think, an incredibly attractive investment opportunity.